Okay, friends, let's try this one more time. Hi, welcome back to my stream. I'm so sorry that everything is so laggy today. Cross my fingers I get this all figured out soon so that my lessons don't get all disturbed. Okay, let's try this again. Welcome to my stream. Again, this is my second try. When things got frozen, I actually wrote down a lot more information than it showed. So I'm going to go over this information with you guys again. Let's try this. This is called the staff. This is our treble clef. Okay, it's also called a G clef because the swirly bit goes around our second line. There are 5 lines on a staff, and there are 4 spaces in a staff. We are first looking at treble. Okay, treble clef. To remember the lines and the spaces, you have to remember a sentence. Every good boy deserves fun. That is for the treble clef, for the line notes. Anything on a line like this is called a line note. Middle C has a ledger line. A ledger line is for anything that falls outside of the staff but needs the line to tell you what it is. Easy? So, line note, line note. Space notes are ones that have nothing going through it but is sandwiched with in between 2 lines. So here we have F. To remember all the space notes inside the treble clef, you have to remember the word face, F-A-C-E. We always go from the bottom to the top. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, maybe, maybe. Middle C is a very special note. You'll need to know this when I teach you bass clef, probably in a little bit, maybe, perhaps. Okay. One thing you're going to notice is that there are a couple of things that are very similar. You're going to see C here, and C, then D, and D, E, E. It repeats because there are technically only 7 note names inside the entire, I guess, notation of music. There are only 7. When we play a scale, a basic scale is made up of 8 notes. It repeats the first note. So the very basic scale that everyone knows is C major. Or to show C major, we can do a plus sign. Minor is a minus sign. C major. So the notes go like this. It goes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then C is repeated once more. Cool beans? Excellent. So now that you know that, C major, 8 notes, but there are only 7 note names in all of music. You got that, Joe? These are considered outside the staff. Middle C is outside the staff. This is called a ledger line. You will find some notes, especially if you play an instrument like the flute, like myself. If you play an instrument like the flute, you're going to notice notes like this. This is a high C, or I think it's a C4, C5. Sorry guys, I don't really remember without a keyboard in front of me. That's 2 ledger lines away, and that's 1 octave away from this C right here, not middle C. This one is 1 octave away from middle C. Make sense? So this is 2 octaves away. This is treble clef. Okay? Treble clef. Please remember the sentence. Every good boy deserves fun. Those are the line notes. FACE for all the space notes. Cool? I'm going to teach you the, what am I looking for? I'm going to teach you bass clef next. So don't forget this note, okay? Middle C. You need to know that. So we're going to come back to that in a second. Okay, back to 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm a little bit of a stickler when it comes to drawing ledger lines and all this other stuff, but basically when you draw any note, okay, I'm actually going to move this line down. I can move this one down here. They all have to be evenly spaced. That's the only thing. Okay, this one is called a bass clef. To draw a bass clef, you start with a dot right here. You go all the way around, and it really only hits the second line. Then you have 2 dots that go around the 4th line. You're like, what are you talking about? It goes like this. Timpani clef. Yeah, if you play any bass instruments, like say the timpani or the baritone, things like that, you will see the bass clef a lot. The higher the instrument, the higher the clef. Some other instruments will play different clefs, like the alto plays on the alto clef. Don't worry, you'll figure that out eventually. Anyways, bass clef again has 4 spaces and 5 lines. We start from the bottom and we go all the way up. Those are my lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here are my spaces, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This here is my, oh, I don't want to use red. I want to use orange because I'm picky like that. This here is my bass clef, B-A-S-E clef. Okay. This here, let me teach you how to do this. So, once again, I'm going to help show you where middle C is. Remember, when you draw ledger lines, it should be evenly spaced, just like you're drawing a new staff line. It's just not, it's just shorter for your note. This is, again, middle C. Special note, because when I show you grand staff, that's what piano players read, you need to know middle C. So you're like, hey, how do I read notes in this? Again, there's a sentence. There's actually 2 sentences for this one. I'm gonna go with this one first. This sentence is one that we use in my middle school that I teach at. You go, great, big dogs from Alaska. This is to remember all of the oh my gosh, words, line notes, okay? To remember the space notes, you have to remember this sentence. All cows eat grass. Cool, right? So just like before, any note that falls like here or here or even here, these are considered outside of your staff. Sometimes you're just like, well, I don't know the name of this. How do I figure it out? Easy. You count. Remember, I said that there are only 7 note names, right? C, D, E, F, G, A, M, B. Figure it out, right? So if I know this is E, F, G, A, this automatically would be called B. And then this one, as long as you can, I guess, know the first 7 notes of ABC, oh my gosh, yeah, basically this first 7, you will know how to do this. Count backwards. B, A, G, this is F. And then if you count ledger lines, you're gonna be like, what the heck am I counting? Don't worry. Sometimes I just count lines and spaces to see if they are further apart from each other or if they're exactly 8 apart. So sometimes I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is low C. Like really low, don't worry. This is 2 octaves away. I'll show you on the keyboard once we go downstairs for my piano stream. So that's our bass clef staff. Any questions? We're good? We're okay, maybe? Perhaps? While you figure that out, I'm going to draw a grand staff to show you. Actually, I'm not going to draw a grand staff. I'm just going to show you. Let's review really quickly. This is the staff, okay? It's got 5 lines, 4 spaces. I'm not going to point a pencil. Okay, fine, I'll point a pencil. I'll follow the instructions because they told me to, and I'm a teacher and I'm a sucker for this. Line notes have a line passing through it. Space notes don't, okay? It's basically filling up a space or it's being sandwiched. This is the grand staff, okay? This is what I'm telling you musicians who play piano will read. They have to use both hands to play, and generally we designate our left hand for our bass clef. So if I draw it like this, this is my bass clef, and I designate my right hand for my treble clef. Anything up here. Okay? We're good? For those of you that are wondering what kind of booklet I'm using right now, this is pages that I photocopied from this really great book. It's called Piano or Keyboard Theory by this author named Grace Vanden Duel. So anyone who wants to practice at home, you might want to go over that. Or check out Amazon or something. Can I link Amazon? Maybe I'll do that at some point. So I'm going to show you how to draw a treble clef really easily. I draw mine differently from most people because I've been playing piano since I was 3. So I have a very easy method, but I'll show you this first. So you do that, then you draw a dot on the 4th line. So from here you go down and around like that. Okay, so down, curl, around, and over, kind of like you're drawing a backwards S. Again, go like this, around, and you've got yourself a really pretty treble clef. I draw my treble clef like this. Around, up, back down, and my dot. Here, I'll show you with my pencil out so that you can see better. Around, up, down, and dot. I would say draw like me, but this method I have had very, very, very successful Successful success rates. I'm so good at English. And so that's how you draw a treble clef. I love this book because this is one of the things that I always teach my kids that they always never know how to do is visualize the note on the keyboard. I'm going to go over where middle C is once I get downstairs, so don't worry about that. But this here, you've got middle C, and it always, always, always corresponds with the C that is closest to your logo on your keyboard. Sorry, piano, okay? And again, C and D are under or below the treble clef staff, okay? What's really fun is you can actually spell lots of words on the keyboard. I'll go over that in a second. It's a fun game we can do. There are also black keys on a keyboard. I think I've gone over this, but black keys augment the note by a half step. You either go up one half or you go down a half. Some notes, if you go down a half, it might be a white key, or if you go up a half, it might be a white key as well. Those are special. You don't have to worry about those at this point. Just know that this key can either mean C sharp or D flat. Okay? So same thing. If you can name all the notes, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. I'm just going to do this chunk, maybe a little bit of here. B, A, G, F. Okay, I'll do this chunk for us, okay? They will repeat, and it's quite simple. You just need to know C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. It goes over and over and over and over. Okay, so for here, D, it goes D sharp if I go up, and a sharp is just, I mean, kids nowadays call them a hashtag, but I used to call it a pound key on the phone. So it's a D sharp or it's an E flat. A flat is like this. It's kind of like a squished B. So a sharp and a flat. Don't worry, we'll get into accidentals in a little bit, probably later. This one would be F sharp or G flat, right? And then here it would be G sharp or A flat. Really, it depends on what key you're playing your music in, or I guess what accidentals the people put into your music. So if you look here, bound. Kiss your brain, Gally, kiss your brain. Here, you're going to say, well, there's no black key. How do I do that? Simple. If anyone ever writes C flat, which is a terrible note, by the way, C flat, you just play the white key. Or if anyone ever says B sharp, it would be this one. Because these are your natural notes. Oh yeah, natural looks like this. That means you just play the note as it is, the white keys, okay? Don't worry, we'll get into those. And then now you're going to notice that it's just groups of 2 and 3 black keys. Groups of 2, 3, 2, 3, and they repeat. That's how you landmark yourself when you play, I guess, piano. Because if you ever play piano, this is a trick I teach all my kids. You kind of put your peace fingers out, you put your 2 fingers on the black key, like this, and then your thumb, don't ever tuck it under, you put it on your C, and wherever your thumb is, right beside this group of 2, that is always going to be a C key. I'm just going to go over how to draw a bass clef really quick with you again. Okay? This here, first things first, you got to draw a dot. Okay? And you fill it in. Has to be filled in. I don't care what you say. If you don't fill it in and you did a test with me, I would give you a 0. 100%. 0. Your favorite note is F flat. Gross. I think my favorite note is E flat. Oh, Kelly Gates, you're funny. Okay, so now that you've done that, it's technically also called an F clef. Anyways, I'm gonna go around, and it's like an ear. It has to touch the top line, so your 5th line, and then it goes down, and it kind of crosses down your 2nd line. So this is your B, and this is your A. Or this is line 2 and line 5. Okay? Again, your dot, fill it in, draw it around, curve, and then you got your 2 dots that go like this. See? So this one, because I started on the F line, I'm also called an F clef. All the bass players would make so many jokes with this. It's the F clef. Oh, goodness me. It's okay. Joe and Kelly were in the percussion section, and they would slack off. So these 2 slackers are learning how to read music with me today. Haha. It's okay. I still love you. So again, Grace Van Den Duel, great lady. Her book, so amazing. Great for beginners of all ages. You can start this book literally if you're like 2 or 65. Doesn't matter. Here, just to go over again why she's so great, because if you look here, she gives you literally your entire keyboard that you need to know, and she teaches you how to read all the notes that you need. Teaches you up to middle C and right below your 1st line. There was one crash in a 5-minute song. Okay, well, who told you to only play the crash cymbals, okay? Could have been like Kimberly, could have played the timpani. No, had to play the snare drum for all the fun songs, because you're fun. I'm kidding, I love you guys. So, really great. Love this book. Love, 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 love. I'm gonna go over the bass clef notes with you again. I'm not going to do the entire thing. Again, I'm just going to do a small chunk with you. When I count down, or count down, when I go down, I have to do my ABCs backwards. And then they recycle again. Remember? Because it repeats. So then it goes G, F, E, D, C. That's 1 octave. It's 8 notes. Oh yeah, you did play timpani. Don't worry, if you guys ever need to learn no, not Z, Y, X, W. There's no, the only note names inside music are A, B, oh my gosh, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, okay? And then I'll do E and F up here. So again, same thing as we did earlier on inside the treble clef. These ones represent E flat or D sharp. You only need to know that once you really get into music that has accidentals. So this would be D flat and C sharp. These 2 for themselves, because if you go up, when you play a keyboard, music goes up. So if it goes up, it always goes towards the right of music because the pitch goes up. And then if it goes down, it goes to the left of your keyboard, which means it goes lower in pitch. Just wanted to go over that with you. If it goes up, then it becomes a B sharp, this white key. But if it goes below, then for this one, this would become B. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Don't kiss your brain. That was a bad mistake. C flat. Okay? Sharp is going up. And flat is, I'm going to do this the better way. Sharp is going up. Neutral is your white key. and then going down is flat. Cool, crash? Don't worry. We'll definitely go over a lot of this again. Okay? Simple? Let's name some notes and then we'll go downstairs and play some piano, because is what I do. Alright. Number 1, play middle C and all the bass clef notes below. So on middle C, you're going to see this, and it's going to be like, hey, play this on the piano. We'll go over that. Then here it says, play middle C and all the treble clef notes above. Then you use your right hand to play it. Left hand, right hand. Bass notes, treble notes. Cool? You okay? We're good? We're good? Okay. And then answer this. How many times can musical alphabet be written on the staff? It's pretty simple. Let's look. It goes 1, 2, 3 times. At least right here, anyways, on the staff. Remember, everything else below or above, it's not on it. Last thing I'm going to go over is, actually, you know what? We'll go over grand staff later. I feel like we should do some actual music. Sound gooda? Yes, no, maybe, yes. Perhaps. Good job, guys. That was our first music lesson, even though it took me 3 tries to technically actually get us into stream. I'm going to switch to my phone camera now. Hopefully it works. Let's see if it does. Okay. Alrighty. Let me turn on my phone camera or switch my stream. Hi, it works. Beautiful. Okay. All right. I'm gonna move us over. This is going to be fun because I'm going to try and get us all the way over, downstairs, over. It's under me. Downstairs. So bear with me while I struggle for the next, I don't know, minute and a bit while we move downstairs. Sound good? Thanks! Yeah, my hair got a little bit lighter because I washed it, and I find I'm not really good at keeping bright colors in my hair. I don't know, is that just me? Like, I'm just bad at it, I think. Okay, I'm gonna struggle. I'm really sorry if it's loud. Actually, I need to open the door first, or else we're gonna fall over. All right, friends. I have blue, no, it's not blue shampoo, it's purple shampoo, you doofus. It's okay, I still love you. I definitely need to move my charger, because I don't need that right now. Oh, I lied. I do need my charger. It's gonna die if I don't have it. Ignore me. I need to find a better system for this. Okay, everything looks creepier now that it's just me and my face. Alrighty. Got us all the way down here. Make sure nothing breaks first. I'm gonna turn on some lights. Okay. Please ignore my mess now. Please ignore my mess, please. I'm gonna put you right here. Move my camera, move my stuff over. Yeah, I know you can hear me and I can't read your comments because I'm definitely not looking at my laptop right now. So if you're saying naughty things, bad, shame on you. I actually brought all my music today, so we can play some fun music. I mean, what even is fun music? All music is fun, right? Okay, let's go over some piano etiquette because I feel like we need it. Right, Joe? Piano etiquette would be good. I'm gonna move my mic. Whoopsies. There. Seemed like a good idea at the point. Okay. Okay, first things first, again. This is the desk cover. Fold it up neatly. I always put it to the left-hand side of a piano because it's out of my way. We usually don't touch all the notes down there anyways. Your seat needs to be pushed backwards enough so that your feet can be flat and your knees can be about hip width apart. And you want to set your chair so that it's not so high that you're tippy-toed, but you want to be flat. So I'm going to adjust my seat just a little bit until I'm comfortable. Then my seat, I only sit about half of my seat. So if you look down here, I'm going to show you. Hopefully you can see it. Half my butt is on the seat. Or not. Okay, can't see it. That's fine. Let's see if I can lower this just a teensy bit. Just for a second. So about half of the seat is for my butt. You're too short to have your feet flat. No, that's why you get the nice seats. Or you just move your body so that your feet can touch the ground, right? Because if you sit your whole body, I have short legs too. My feet don't actually touch right now if I'm sitting like this. Not good posture. Back needs to be straight. Your hands nice and relaxed on your lap. To find your hand shape again, put it on your knees. That round shape you're looking like you're holding a tennis ball, and then you bring it up. One finger on each key. Usually your thumb goes on to middle C. And then you can play your notes. Easy peasy. Now, when you play your notes, there is something called going under and over with your thumb. You need to know how to do that, especially when you're playing scales. Scales is the fundamentals of all piano. You have to know it as much as I hate it. Sorry, I'm just trying to read what Joe and Kelly are saying. You guys are funny. You're gonna go, remember my fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you go 1, 2, 3. I'll lower this so you can see. 1, 2, 3. Then here, I'm not gonna use my fourth finger because I'm going to run out. I'm gonna go under with my thumb and then let go as I press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one octave. Same thing, I'm going to show you on this hand because it might be easier for you to see from over there. Goes 1, 2, 3. My thumb goes under and I let go as I press. 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, I can play going up and down with either hand. Now I have to go back down with my right hand. So I go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this time, instead of my thumb going under, my third finger is going to go over. So it's going to go like this. 3, 2, 1. When you're playing piano, you're playing with kind of like this part of your thumb. Not your nail, not like the edge, but sort of like that in-between soft, squishy bit of your thumb. Okay? And for your fingers, you're playing with like that fleshy part that's not really like, if you're thinking about a box, it's kind of like the vertices, except you don't have vertices on your fingers. That would be weird. Okay? So, this part of your fingers. Oh, I also forgot. I always say this every time, but like, you want to make sure that your nails are cut. Mine are not. I'm bad, but it's a pandemic. It's not really a good excuse. You want to make sure that your nails are cut because if you play piano and you can hear your fingers clicking, it's just not a nice sound. It doesn't sound professional. It doesn't look professional. Yes, I know there are piano players who have long fingernails and they play fine, but as a beginner, you want to make sure that you're starting off with good habits. So make sure you cut your nails. If you don't know how to cut your nails, ask your nanny or ask someone nice to do it for you. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that with your left hand. I have to go back up now. Remember, up is towards the right hand side of my piano. Down is towards the left hand side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then my third finger has to go over. 3, 2, 1. When you're playing piano, you want to make sure that your hand is nice and flat, right? With your wrist nice and high. You don't want it dipping and you don't want it going up like this. Either or of those will hurt your wrist in the long run. Also make sure that your fingers are nice and rounded. I have a really big pet peeve with people who have their hands like with your fingers straight. It's kind of icky. Sorry, Joe, I love you. But yeah, definitely. You want to make sure that your fingers are nice and curved, okay? Like you're still holding on that tennis ball. If you ever lose it and you still haven't gotten used to having that curved shape in your palm, just put it back on your knees and bring it back up. Okay? All right. Let's get some piano music out. This time I brought some of my favorite anime pieces / video game music back home from school. Yeah, I went all the way to school. I had to shower for this. Man, it took me so long. So, again, when we're reading music, this is called the Grand Staff. We'll go over the Grand Staff next time. Remind me. We'll do some review for note reading as well. What should we play? Anime music or video game music? Vote. Do 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 do. Na 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 na. Oh, I also have K-pop. I mean, I could always play K-pop, but what fun is that if I play it right now? I don't know, I got some really nice, I have a game online that I really like playing, it's called this website called congregate.com. This game that I really like playing, it's got like musical notes that float around. The game name is escaping me. But the piano music is really pretty. Okay, video game music it is. I'm going to play one simple one first. It's a slow waltz, but I never play it slow or fast. Actually, or waltzy. Waltzy's kind of fast still. Waltz is sort of da 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 da. Stages from Super Mario Brothers. I really like that song. It's this one I found online. No, I didn't find it online. My brother did. It was arranged by Joseph M. Rosell. I love this version. It's really fun to play. Should I play K-pop? Video game? C-pop? Oh, or like normal instrumental music? What do you think? I also have my choir music in here. We did 2 songs last year. No, 2 songs that I didn't teach. 1 song that I did teach. But we did Winter Wonderland, Hallelujah. Oh my gosh. Oh, I miss choir a lot right now. Video game song. Okay, this song you're gonna hear me play a lot because I really like video game songs. Okay, this is the one that I couldn't remember how to finish last time. Oh! Pause, cut. I'm gonna do that again. Might have played some wrong notes there. Oops, my bad. My favorite games, Iman. What's Imani? You're gonna have to teach me some of these, or find me sheet music. If you guys ever send me sheet music, like requests, more than happy to try it. I just need to have the sheet music because terrible at hearing music, but my friends Joe and Kelly over at Kelly Gates 47, they're really good at listening and just kind of doing, because that's their jam. Mine, I like reading. Classically trained, I think I'm a creature of habit. That's why it's much easier for me. A choir song from Hetherington. Heck no! No! Never. Never, ever, ever. There's a song from a game that most of you might not know. It's called Rule of Rose. It's a PlayStation 2 game, if I remember correctly. Never got ported out to PlayStation 3 or 4. If it did, you should play it. It's so good. It's a scary game. I'm scared of everything, so. But this piano song is from there. It's called A Love Suicide. Let's see if I can play it. Haven't played it in a really, really long time. Oops. The wrong notes because I'm bad. I didn't read the key signature. See? Song keeps going, but I think I'm too rusty to keep going. It does sound spoopy, doesn't it? It's a really great song. How about we do some anime music? Because I got one of my favorites here. Actually, two of my favorites, but you're gonna notice I really like playing sad songs. It's just, I think it's just the way I am. All the music I like playing are sad songs. Okay. The song is called Sadness in Kumaroo. It's from a really great anime called Naruto. My piano needs to be tuned. I can hear it ever so slightly off, and it bothers me. Sadness and Sorrow. It's a great song. I really like it. Oh, what's another song I should play? I could play some C-pop. I can play more anime music. I feel like I should really fix my stream, you know? Put up a... What's that word? The thing where you can request songs? I should do that. You think so? Maybe? Perhaps? I think that'd be fun. Sorry, I just got a notification. Songs that sound great but are hard to play are songs that have a bajillion different accidentals. So in this case, there are 6 flats in this key. Not fun to play, but definitely fun to hear. The only flat that is not flat... Oh my gosh. Oh no! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Da, 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 da. There's no F flat. Okay, so to play this, so it's B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat. So it goes like this. Oh my gosh, I played the wrong note already. Oops. I don't know if I can play the entire song, but I'll play part of it. There's a lot of overlapping in this song, that's why it's hard. It's called Gentle by Isaac Shepherd. at it and you think it's easy, but it's not. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna try it. Sorry. I downloaded it and printed it out because I was like, heck yeah, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna be so good at it. Nope, definitely not something I can do. You want to set up my stream for me so I know how to do it? Oh, you know what? How about I come over? I'll cook you dinner and then... Oh, wait, COVID. When COVID's over. No. When we can socially distance and see each other. Well, come over. I'll make you dinner. Set up my stream for me. I'll play some music. It'll be great times. Okay. I have a little bit more time. Do you guys want to hear a K-pop song? Or a medley from one of my favorite games of all time? This is a Zelda 64 Ocarina of Time medley. This was done by Zach Hartman. I found it a long time ago, and I really cannot tell you how much I love this one. It's got 3 sharps. Okay. Oh, it changes keys, and it's supposed to go faster than it is, but you're gonna notice with me, I play a lot of songs a lot slower because I romanticize the crap out of everything. Yeah! Thank you, Kelly Gates. You're the best. Kiss your brain. Okay. I regret playing this song again already. Oh gosh. I can only play slow. Sorry, Bolero of a Flyer, I definitely screwed you up. Where am I? Bass clef. Oh gosh. me some Zeldor. There's also another one here that you might have heard me play. If you were ever in high school with me, I've definitely played this inside the music room. I can only play the first little bit, and it's not going to be in tempo because I suck at piano. You will learn this very quickly. Me and pop music do not mix. There's 2 more pages, guys. I'm not going to play the rest. Woohoo, music! Hey, guys. Hey, Hazelnut. Okay, I'm going to break out, like, maybe 2 or 3 more songs. And I've got this. This is magic. This is my favorite duotang of all time. My cousin, Kevin, he made this, I think, for my brother. Back when my brother was still, I think he might have just gotten into high school. Anyways, I stole it because it's my favorite. Or did Andy make it? Oh, God, I don't know. If Andy did, I'm sorry. Love you. One of my favorite songs is on here, and I'm definitely going to play it because I love this song. Okay, again, haven't played these songs in a long time, so please forgive me. I'm probably only going to play, like, the first little chunk of this song. Okay. Always look at the key signature. Always. It's in E major. Okay. song. So maybe I'll put up a couple of those songs in there because I really like playing those. Upcoming soon. Once I teach you guys how to read the, I guess, grand staff and how to do better, well, once we get better at reading music, basically. I have a piano book here. This is my Playtime piano. I love this. This is my favorite. Piano Adventures. If any of you are looking for a really good book, I'm not sponsored, by the way, at all. I'm literally just a person who loves piano and I teach piano for a living. This book, great for beginners, especially if you want to learn some easy pieces that you might recognize, like this piece. It's the Turkish March. Or if you want to learn a song like and then what's really great is if you ever get a chance to play with me in person, there's a teacher part that goes with it, so I can play a duet with you and you just play an octave higher, I'll play down here and it goes. And it sounds really lovely. I love doing that, so check this book out. And because it's almost Christmas time, I guess I'm going to wait until after the Santa Claus parade. Is that still happening this year? COVID? Is that a thing? I don't know. We'll see. I have here Alfred's Basic Piano Library. This is a Christmas book. It's level 1B, and this is an older book. So you're going to notice that the music is actually a little bit harder than it would be written today. So like say there's a song in here you want to play is Jolly Old Saint Nicholas. I almost didn't get this. Lean your ear this way. Don't you tell a single soul what I'm going to say. Christmas Eve is coming soon. Now you dear old man. Whisper what you'll bring to me. Tell me if you can. I messed up. Sorry, I'm sight reading. We'll definitely do some Christmas music too. Christmas time is near. Oh, I don't know how to sing that song. Ah. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Here is my piano sheet music. Like literally, this is years and years of collecting sheet music, guys. But I have some really fun songs in here that I love. And I found a pop song that I can play. Do you want to hear it? Yeah, maybe I will play Charlie Brown for you guys at some point. Okay, this is this is lame. I think you'll all know this song. enjoyed that. Maybe I'll break out some. I'll see if I can go home and grab some from my family. Oh, Joe, you wanted a Hetherington song, am I correct? Well, guess what? I found a Hetherington song, choir song. This is actually one of my favorite pieces for choir. I'll play the piano, but it's not going to sound great unless someone sings. I need a page turner here. Oh gosh. Always at your back. It's too high for me, guys. I don't want to sing it. It's embarrassing. In the palm of his hand. It's old Irish. It's great. Oh, you know what? I do have a tablet. my little itty bitty one. It's pretty old. Maybe I'll do that. But then that means that I have to scan all my old music and like put it up online. We'll see. Oh! Oh no, it goes. Do you recognize the chords? Come on, skinny love, just what happened here? Pour a little sun, we're never here. My, 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 my. If anyone ever picks up piano, like truly pick up piano, and you ever want to come over and play some four-handed piano with me, please do. Fine, I'll organize my music at some point or something. This is double-sided. No! Haha! I think I can play a little bit of this. And then I think this will be it. I missed Halloween because Halloween's my grandma's birthday, so I'm going to end off with a little ditty from The Corpse Bride. If I remember how to play it. I'm sorry. Oops. piano solo from The Corpse Bride. Just so you know, that movie, love it. I also have the piano duet, so if you ever want to play four-handed piano with me, definitely do it. I love Corpse Bride. It's such a good movie, guys. Such a good movie. So yeah, I mean, I have all this music here. We can definitely go over it. Got some. Oh. I lied. I think I have a couple more minutes. You'll play the lower part for me? Sure. Okay, you'll play the lower part. This is from one of my absolute favorite games. Wrong pedal. Oops. If you're wondering who Joseph Rosell is, I'm pretty sure that's Josh. If you're looking for a really good website for anime music or video game music, go to Josh's, I think it's Josh's Anime Music. Anime Music? Yeah, that's one website. And the other one is ichigo.com. ICHIGO, like strawberry in Japanese. Those are like two of the most OG sites you will ever find on the interwebs. Check them out. They're great. Again, not sponsored. I just love music, and I want to share that love with you guys. All right, friends. Thank you for coming to my stream. I'm sorry it took me like a bajillion tries. I'm going to leave them up because they make me sad. Okay. We'll go over all of the staff next time. Love you guys. Kiss your brain. All that learning you did today was great. Bye.